Hello, everyone, and welcome to the third episode of our series Rebuilding Manchester United. Alright, first things first, we're still rebuilding, so let's try to get Musiala again. He doesn't want to come. As we discussed previously, he's the best advanced playmaker that you can get in the game. He can actually play in a couple of roles, so he's the guy that you want. And at the beginning of every save, he's not that expensive, so if you can manage to get him, that's really good for your club. Right, obviously, he doesn't want to come after we asked his agent, but we're going to try nonetheless. We did strengthen our squad a little bit, but yeah. Alright, I cancelled that offer because of the release clause, of the additional clauses, actually. I don't want to make any deals that have additional clauses, like, giving a club some money after the sale of a player. You may be wondering if I'm ever gonna sell Musiala, and the answer is yes, at some point, after he's 32, 33 years old, for example. I'm gonna be honest, I never played with him in any save when he reaches that age to see what he's capable of. But usually when you are when you are trying to create a dynasty, you don't keep players after 32 or 33 because they are declining. Like, yes, you can have young players around them and they can still create a lot for you, but I'm always trying to recoup money to spend on other players, and that's why I don't want the additional clauses. Like, as I said, I never played with Musiala up until he's 33, so I would know the going price for him at that age. But I can imagine it's somewhere around 60 to maybe 80 million. If any of you viewers went that far with him, maybe you can let me know because it's similar to everyone, I think. All right, Gavi is gettable, but he's kind of dubious. We're gonna use our usual trick: low fee, high installments, and high additional fees, basically. Right, 135. Okay, they accepted it. Very nice. No additional clauses. Right, as you can see, this is kind of tricky right now. We need to make some promises for him that will entice him to come. Let's go with coaching staff. They always like that. Let's go with vice captaincy. Maybe he would like that. All right, free kick. Maybe not so much. I don't know. We'll play player in preferred role. They always like that. And we'll strengthen the squad attacking. Okay, he removed one. He still needs convincing. Let's go for qualify. And he doesn't want to come. We kind of blew it with this one. I don't know what promises were better for this guy. Maybe playing time? I don't know. I mean, I would assume he's a star player, a better player. Right, let's try to get Florian. As we said, we need advanced playmakers. I think, in the game, when you first start, he's the second best or close enough, like in the top five advanced playmakers. And he's kind of cheap. And the important thing with Florian is if you try to get him at the start of every save, you can get him as I'm getting him right now, with fee, additional fee, etc. If you let the season go, let's say one season go, then Bayer Leverkusen puts how do you call it? A release clause on him. So right now, let's say we're going to pay 25 million and then in installments, let's go with 140 or something. when he has a release clause, he's gonna be 120 straight up. So that's kind of hard for any club to get him. You need to be in a big club with a lot of money to just pay that amount of money. So let's try for Rosenhen. Okay, he doesn't want to come. So as I was saying, if you want to take Florian because you can't take Musiala, for example, make sure you do it in the first season. The same goes with Musiala. If you can't take him in the first season, you are screwed basically. You need to be playing in Manchester City or Manchester United or something like that in order to buy him, or you need to wait 4 or 5 years in order for him to be unhappy at Bayern Munchen, if he ever will be unhappy, in order to leave, because the price tag afterwards is huge. Right, let's go for this one for Wan-Bissaka. We still need to offload a lot of players to create some funds. Let's have an intermediate for this one. There are still clubs that want some of our players, but they are not submitting any offers. That's the worst thing. And as we already started the season, we still need to strengthen our squad. We did win our first game, but yeah, we still need some players. Let's see if anyone will come with a Garnacho offer. But let's see if Rodrigo wants to come. No. Let's add him to the shortlist. As attacking midfielders go, Vinicius Junior, Rodrigo are again in the top 5 in the game in general. I really like Rodrigo because he's fast and he has a good finishing for a winger, so that's very important. Let's put some players of Real Madrid in the shortlist so we can keep an eye on them. If any of the other Premier League clubs do a bid for them or try to get them. All right, who else? Let's go with Aurelien Chouameni. Does he want to come? Yes, okay. As a second option to Gavi, he's your man. I think he's the second best midfielder, in a deep lying role in the game, maybe third behind Camavinga, but he's way cheaper than Camavinga. And they are actually similar. Let's see if João Neves wants to come. Okay, I think he wants to come. Right, let's put an intermediary on this guy. Maybe he will go. Who knows? Hopefully. Okay, there is a payoff, and it got blocked by the board. Okay, one thing down. Let's talk with the board. Let him leave, please. Nope. Yeah. It's gonna be hard to get rid of this guy. Right, let's continue. They don't want him anymore. Okay, Arsenal for Maguire. This looks promising. And they are already offering a good salary percentage. So it won't be hard to get 100%. Very good. We don't care about the fee at all. Hopefully he will accept it. And Florian will come before our next game. Right, Toyan for Bissaka. This is promising as well. Let's do our usual 5 games fee. Like hopefully they will, okay, good. They get 100%. Right, we need to be above 14 million. We are. And off he goes. Right, Paris Saint-Germain for Luke Shaw. They are not offering any unused salary, so that's kind of dubious. All right, we can work with that, I guess. All right, maybe he'll go. Yeah, I don't think Dalot is going to Girona. We're going to try nonetheless. The play salary and your salary is kind of low. Let's try to get as close to 100%. We got it. The fee is okay. We don't really care. Okay, good. Florian came. We do have some reinforcements in advanced playmaker, or midfield basically. Let's adjust this. We only have 6 million, so it's going to be very hard to bring another player in unless one of those players leave. Let's try to fly through this one. Uh, Lucky for us, we are playing the first games in the home stadium. So I think it does play a role when you're playing at home. So if we rack up, a second win here, the mentality is going to be better for the players. It's already good enough, but it can still go up. Right, where is Florian? We put him in there. Let's do the opposition's tactics. Make sure all of them have the same. If you are new here, you might be wondering why we are hard tackling. It's because we want to commit fouls, basically, to stop the counter attacks. This is a tricky game because Everton are always good, somewhat good, against United at least. And we can't give Florian the number that he wants, at least not this year. Right, let's go. Good luck to us. We still need a few players in. I must say this is one of the hardest rebuildings I ever tried. We are missing so many players in so many positions, especially in midfield and in attacking and defending. Actually, we only have two defenders and Johnny Evans, who is 35. Alright, this looks promising. Right, good enough. We'll take it. We always want Rashford in form. I will second game that Anthony plays well. That's kind of a surprise. Obviously, I would prefer to have Nicolas Gonzalez, but he's injured. At least he gets the job done for now. They score. It was a good free kick by Bruno. Hello, yellow. No yellow for them. We still have possession. As you can see, we are over 70%, so that's good. And that's all thanks to the formation that we are using. Another crossbar. I hate it when this happens. Like when you see 2 or 3 crossbars in a game and you are only at 1-0, then you start being like, they are going to do a counter attack and score, you know. Obviously, it's always better to have a more comfortable score, like 2 or 3. This looks promising. It's been going on for a while. How do you miss that one? Oh, it's offside. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. It's a mystery that Onana managed to get to that. Right, thank God he didn't shoot there. When you see that, it's usually a goal. I'm pretty sure you saw it from your side as well. That new addition with the set piece coaches, it's a good addition, but you see a lot of tactics during set pieces and a lot of goals. Right, that's not good. When he doesn't have the cross over him, I don't want to make a substitution. If he gets the cross, maybe I will. Let's make sure every single player is in the position tactics. That was a good try. Right. Let's put Christian Eriksen there. Bruno wasn't playing well. And we don't have any other players. I don't know, maybe I should switch Christian with Florian, but Florian is playing well. I don't want to disrupt him. That's another tip for you. You shouldn't be disrupting the players too much because then they play worse. Sometimes it okay, nice. As I was saying, sometimes it works, but if you do it a lot of times during game, then they surely won't perform. As we saw, Florian gave his first assist in his first game. While playing out of position, but he can play all the positions in the midfield. I do like signing players that can do that, you know. Wow. Second game, Anthony gets a man of the match. I don't know, he's turning me into a believer now, right now that I shouldn't sell him, but I know better than that, you know. I did play a lot of seasons with United in other saves, and yeah, he always becomes shit after a point. Right? Penalty as well. That's not a bad score at all, you know, against Everton. And as I said, we have the home advantage basically. We're playing at home. Eriksen, okay, nice. At some point, I need to go into the penalty instructions. I think our best penalty takers are Bruno and Kvaratskhelia, but I don't want to do it right now. After we submit the squad, I will go into that. For now, it's whoever has the higher stat, Right, sure, injected Paris. That's not good. Okay, let's try to fly through this. All right. Then we have our first derby against Arsenal. Our squad isn't good enough yet. Right, let's go for Lukepa. This is the guy I was talking about in the first and second video. He's the best defender in the game. The best water kid defender right now. And this is the replacement for if we can't get Musiala. But as I said, I did play some careers, and if you don't manage to get Musiala in your first season, then it's really hard. Like you need to spend a lot of money afterwards, close to 250 million or something, to bring him in. Right, let's fly through this one. If you really want Musiala, and for your first season, for example, and you go into a save, let's say you start a new career, and he doesn't want to come, you can always restart the career because at some point he will want to come. If you try it one or two times, if you do that, at some point he will come. It always changes between saves. So that's another tip for you. But right now we already invested so much in this one, and I don't really like to be doing that. So I could easily restart the career and go for Musiala, and he wants to come, etc. But I prefer the challenge. This is more challenging this way. Okay, kind of messed up with this one. Hopefully he will go to Tottenham. Good thing City lost. And Liverpool drew. I can't. We need to get rid of this guy. And this guy. Right, another reason I shortlist some players, as you saw, some of the top players, is because I like to look whether they want to come in our team at some point or not. As you saw, okay, very good, he left. As you saw, Vinicius Junior still doesn't want to come, so we still need to elevate the club through the season if we are to sign him at some point. But he's hard to get as well. Like Real Madrid wants so much money, and you can only take him if you activate the release clause. Right, let's try to bring this guy. Like you can see, Jean Neves right here. He's 18 years old. He's like miles better than Kobe Mainu. And in real life, he's actually one of Benfica's first best players this season. So I don't know why United would want him like for midfield. Like imagine him next to Kobe Mainu at some point. But as I said, I don't know if Kobe will realize his potential, at least at Manchester United. If he goes somewhere else, maybe he will shine a bit more. This guy is dubious as well for negotiations. Let's remove that. And all right, good enough. He wants to come. Nice price tag. A nice salary. Alright, Maguire leaves as well. Very good. Let's see our money. We can't do anything for now. We need to wait for the transfers to come in before we adjust the budget. And they want to go out. I don't remember. Is there anyone that needs to go out? Right, let's fly through this one. I'm not expecting to win Arsenal, especially away from home. At least with this team. Maybe if we manage to bring some more players, we will be able to. Okay, let's try guy again. Okay, right now he's ungettable. I don't think they will accept the offer. Usually, when that happens, you need to submit a way, way bigger offer for them to sell him. Alright, we got Hoslund back. See, yeah, we went from 135 to almost 115, and he doesn't want to come. So we'll try to get Chouameni. I don't have any regrets like getting Chouameni over Gavi. He's a beast in midfield, and deep line playmaker is actually his role that he can perform better than Gavi. And he's way cheaper, you know. Right, let's remove this, let's remove that. Okay, let's remove that. Let's up the price a bit. Alright, 80 million for Chouameni is a very good price, trust me. And he's only 24 years old. Like, if you decide to sell him at 31, 32, I'm pretty sure you can get like 60 million. Again, I never played 10 seasons, for example, or I don't think I ever played more than 7 seasons in all my FM careers from way back when. I usually play for 5, 6 years and I stop after that because it becomes too easy. I think in 2020, I did play with Plymouth, and I had to start them from the fourth category, and we went up to win the Champions League. So that was my longest one. I think that was the only long career I ever had. They even named the stadium after me. That's when I learned that if you take a club from fourth category and you win them in Champions League at some point, they do build you a stadium. Well, let's try through this one. They did lose 2 games, so that's very good. Their confidence is not great, so maybe we'll have a chance. This looks promising. Nice. All right. I wasn't expecting that at all. Like these early signs that your players go into the game and they do the first attack and they score, that's really good in general. So that means the system is working good, your players are adapting well to the system. So that's a good early sign. I'm not saying we are going to win this game, but in future games, it's good to be the first one to do the attack. Our XG is better than them. Three of our players are playing better than them. And 2 of them are the midfielders, so that's really, really good. Hopefully we can parry this. We did. Yeah. It's kind of hard to stop them. As I said, we don't have the best defenders right now, but they should have been good enough. They should be good enough. Oh, that was good. That was very unfortunate with the repeat. As I said, I'm not expected to win here. Hopefully we can draw. Like that's a very nice. Nice one, Bruno. That's exactly what we needed. Okay, forget about drawing or winning. Right now it's a matter of can we lose with one goal difference? And they scored. Red card, mistake in the center of the field. This is what you get. Bruno decided to become a butcher in the field for no reason at all. The worst part is it's Saka and Odegaard that scored the one assisted, the other scored. Right, what can you say right now? Well, and Anthony stopped playing, obviously. What I noticed about Anthony, he plays well against lower teams, but against big teams, he never plays. Like, ever. Like, right? That, we got lucky here. I don't know if you guys watch the. If you watch Gary Neville's Overlap channel, they did bring Yab Stam, which is a legend of Manchester United. If we have Manchester United fans over here, you should go watch it. He explained it as best as he could, the situation with Anthony. Like, uh, Holland has, Netherlands has three good clubs that they are competing. The rest of the players are below their average and below. So, of course, he would do those tricks and those crosses and score those goals. But whenever he plays against a good team or a very physical team, he can't do anything, you know. And the other thing, I I did start watching a lot of you know podcasts with Rio Ferdinand and Gary Neville, and they all say the same thing that in that era that they were playing, they need to become more physical, and it's true to this day as well. Like if you are playing in the Premier League, you need to be more physical. And I didn't see an improvement from Anthony in the last 2 years, that he's been to United. So I don't know if he's taking it that seriously that he needs to perform. Okay, three. It's not that bad. Hopefully it stays at three. It's only 5 minutes to go. So yeah, I guess if you are here, you are football fans. So maybe go watch those podcasts and you might learn something from the inside of some of the legends of the game. I'm not saying it because they are United players. I mean, if you have any good suggestion, you can comment down below and I can go watch it. He did kind of lost his position. Right, let's finish this one. And I'm gonna close the episode here after we accept the offer for Chamini. Thank you guys so much for joining. Make sure you like the video, subscribe if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to continue watching this series. I promise you it's gonna become better video by video. But have a good one.